Hello, my name is Kayla Romero, and today for my TED Talk, I will be talking about Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the ancient Greek goddess of sex, love, attraction, and fertility. She is also known as Venus with Romans and Cyprus and Catharia. So, some background about Aphrodite. Aphrodite was created by Hesiod, and he created her out of sea foam that came from Uranus's severed genital that was cast into the ocean. However, there are many rumors that she is the daughter of Zeus and Dione. Aphrodite was married to Hephaestus. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but I'm trying my best. But although they were married, she didn't allow the barriers of marriage to stop her from having multiple lovers. Her lovers were Dionysus, Hermes, Adonis, and Anchises, and her most favorite was Ares, the god of war. Aphrodite's husband at the time found out that Aphrodite was having affairs with Ares in his own bed. So one day he trapped Aphrodite and Ares in a net when he caught them making love. And after he caught them in the net, he exposed and shamed them in front of other gods. So Aphrodite had many children with her different lovers. She had 10 sons and 3 daughters. So the islands of Cyprus and Catharia, which is where Aphrodite gets her literature names from, were Aphrodite's most sacred places. Here they had festivals of Aphrodite called Aphrodosia, where they had dinner parties. And Aphrodite would receive animals, and even women would sacrifice themselves before their wedding to her. Aphrodite was also worshipped and had multiple temples in Athens, Corinth, Sparta, Cythera, Italy, Sicily, Asia Minor, and other parts throughout Greece. People would actually host cults at these temples, and it is even said that people practice sacred prostitution in these temples. This means that prostitutes would come to their temples and sleep with men who wanted company. The other side of Aphrodite. Although people worship Aphrodite, she wasn't always a good person. There are multiple instances where she got her revenge on people who did her wrong, and here are a few. There is a tale of a woman on the island of Lemnos who refused to offer Aphrodite sacrifice in her honor, so she caused the women of Lemnos to stink so badly that they became revolting to their partners. The husband of the wives then proceeded to have sex with slaves, and the women were so mad that they murdered both their husbands and the slaves. Another instance would be when Hippolytus, son of the Athenian king Theseus, worshipped the virgin goddess Artemis and vowed to not be part of any sexual activities. Out of jealousy, Aphrodite causes Phaedria, Hippolytus' stepmother, to fall in love with him. Hippolytus refused to do anything with his stepmother, so she committed suicide and left a note with a lie saying that he tried to rape her. Theseus read the note and asked Poseidon to kill him. Hippolytus eventually was smashed into cliffs and died. Another example of Aphrodite's revengeful actions would be when Hippomenes did not thank Aphrodite for helping him win Atalanta's hands, so she caused him to be sexually undesirable, so they made love on sacred ground. The gods were so upset and offended by their actions, so they turned Hippomenes and Atalanta into lions. Lastly, there's a myth of Aphrodite being offended by an Eastern princess named Maria, so she got her to trick her father into sleeping with her in the dark. When her father realized it was her, he was disgusted and banished her. Maria ran into the wild and she was turned into a mere tree. Next is the Trojan War. So it is said that Aphrodite and other women were said to be at fault for starting the Trojan War. It all started from a disagreement among Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite over who was the most beautiful. To solve this issue, they decided to have a contest, and the winner would receive a golden apple that said the words to the fairest. Zeus had asked Paris, Prince of Troy, to make the final decision. During this competition, Aphrodite bribed Paris by offering him the most beautiful mortal woman known as Helen. Aphrodite helped Paris abduct Helen and bring her to Troy, bring her to Troy, and this was the act that ultimately started the war. The lessons of Aphrodite's myth. So Aphrodite is the goddess of love, but she was not loyal. Her morals teach us that cheating and unfaithful love leads to consequences. Some of Aphrodite's loves were killed, and she was exposed and embarrassed in front of other gods for loving someone other than her husband. So pretty much love can make you do crazy things. Aphrodite also expresses self-love. She loves herself and she knows her beauty, so she doesn't let anyone offend or not appreciate her. Aphrodite teaches you to channel your inner beauty because beauty lies between everyone, and it's important to channel your powerful beauty as it helps create bonds and allows us to know our own worth. Most importantly, Aphrodite's story teaches us to accept love. Aphrodite was very helpful in helping others reach their desirable partners because she teaches us to accept any type of love, whether it is in a friendship or as a romantic partner. Aphrodite's relevance to modern day. So Aphrodite does have a son named Eros, or as we know him as Cupid, and her son Cupid would follow his Aphrodite's wishes of making people fall in love. And today, Cupid is associated with Valentine's Day, which is celebrated every year on February 14th. Another association to Aphrodite would be red roses. So one of Aphrodite's lovers was Adonis, and Adonis was a hunter. Aphrodite was worried about Adonis hunting, and she had warned him about boars, but Adonis didn't really listen, and sadly, he was stabbed by a boar while hunting, and his blood gave the color red to red roses and anemones. All right, so here's my works cited, and thank you very much.